Warriors, obviously from Let's Play 40k. I do apologize for not having a video out in the last few days. Unfortunately, I have actually been quite sick and I have been quite busy. So I didn't want you just to have a video of just me being nasally and rolling dice. So for today, I have a video coming out about the Rise of Ctho campaign. This is part 3 of the series, and in this, we actually go back to the homeworld of Ctho, where farseer Elvira has a vision of an Imperial comms relay appearing suddenly in the rural area of Ctho. So she decides to check it out. Unfortunately, her hunters are away on the homeworld of Solomon 7, so it's just her, and she's the only one that's available at the time to check it out. Upon arrival, she's immediately ambushed by some Nurgle, and this here is a story of her trying to survive and figure out why the comms relay is there and what happens there. So I'll show you the roles of what she got in her upgrade chart. Unfortunately, my camera was dead at this point and I was in a little bit of a rush, so I just used my point and click DSLR. But these are the roles she got, and here's the campaign. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Here we have farseer Elvira. She is the leader of the Hunters of Ctho. She starts off at level 3, being more experienced than the others to start. So coming up in a second, you'll see the roles to see her traits. So the first one is a D6, and on a 6 she gets 2 traits each, but she only received 1 per. Next, she rolls on the speed upgrade chart, which is a 2, and then a 3, giving her move through cover, like so. Next, she rolls a 6, which I believe is her choice. Then I roll in the auto upgrade chart and I get quick learner, which is times 2 XP. Next, I roll 4 on toughness and 3 for it will not die. Here's the psychic powers here. I rolled fortune, doom, and executioner, and I got the Primaris guide, and then that's it. So in Nurgle turn 1, 3 cultists here pop up, one with an autogun, one with a close combat weapon, an auto pistol, and one with a heavy stubber. Over here we have 4 zombies showing up, and over here we have 2 autogun and 1 close combat weapon and auto pistol cultists as well. All of them have marker Nurgle, and farseer Elvira basically just needs to survive. So right now we have the cultists running just 6 inches forward. It's a little bit too far away. 1 shot would not be worth it. Same thing with these zombies here running. It's about there. And boom, these cultists over here are going to shoot into Elvira. So the autoguns are just out of rapid fire range, so that will be 2 shots hitting on 5s. No hits. Perfect. Now going on Elvira's turn, she will move 6 inches to here. And going on to the psych phase, she gets D3 warp charges plus her 3, so that is a 1, so she has 4 warp charges total. So starting off, I'm going to cast Fortune with 2 dice, risking it a little bit. Failed both, but I'm going to use the Ruins of the Farseer to reroll. Got it. Perfect. I can now reroll my armor saves and deny the witch rolls. And I'm going to now try and cast Executioner on the 3 cultists, the autogun cultists, which is that power right there, with 2 dice, and I failed it. Now Elvira will take a shot with her Carnalis bow into the cultist, which is a strength 4 AP3 rending pistol. Hitting on a 2. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4, because they are toughness 4 cultists. That is a failed wound. Now going into the assault phase, I'm going to try to assault those cultists. It is a 7-inch charge through the terrain, but I do have move through cover and fleet, so it shouldn't be a problem. And let's roll up for that now. So here's the charge roll. I will re-roll that using fleet. Got it with 9, and I actually forgot to overwatch. So there's 5 shots, I have 4 dice in my hand, so I'm going to reroll 1 miss. Reroll and then miss. Nope. And no hits. So I am in with farseer Elvira, and let's see what happens. And make it in like so. Now going to the attack phase. Farseer Elvira will definitely go first at initiative 5, followed by the cultists. So farseer Elvira has 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. That is 2 hits. Wounding on 2s because of flesh blade from the witch blade. 2 wounds, and they have 6 up save. And 2 of them go down. First 2 go down. Boom, boom. And this guy gets to pile in and attack back. So that cultist has 2 attacks back, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s as well. 2 wounds, and farseer Elvira has a 4 up save. 1 failed, but I can reroll due to fortune. Oh, takes a wound. Down to 3. Now time to make the leadership check for that cultist. It is at -2 because 2 cultists got killed, and he was charged, but he also dealt a wound back to Elvira. So leadership, 7 down by 2, so that's 5. And he makes it. He's actually staying in combat. Perfect. So now going to Chaos turn 2. That cultist is stuck in combat with Elvira. These 2 here have fallen. These guys here will move 6 inches to there. And these zombies here move 6 inches. Oh, I'm falling. Nope. To there. And now let's go on to the running phase, essentially, because the only thing they can shoot is in combat. So basically they're all just going to run another 6 inches. Basically try and swarm Elvira. She's not very good in close combat. Just going on the combat phase. Ongoing combat here. Farseer Elvira will go first. So 2 attacks hitting on the 3s. That is no hits at all. Good job. And now the cultist is attacking back. 2 attacks, sorry, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. Nope, no wounds. And that's a tight combat. So now going to Farseer Elvira's movement phase, and it's done because she's locked in combat. Going on to the second phase. How many warp charges do we get? D3, so that's an extra 2 warp charges, which ends up leading me to 5 dice. So Farseer Elvira is going to pump 4 dice into Fortune. It's the only power I can cast worthwhile right now. And I got it with 3, and there's no chance of them denying that. So now going to the combat phase, I have these 2 attacking. Elvira will still attack first. So Elvira's 2 attacks will be hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 2s due to flesh bane. 2 wounds with a 6-up save. Nope, and he goes down. Perfect. Elvira's free to do what she wants. And now Elvira will consolidate 6 inches over top of their bodies to there. Trying to keep a little bit of distance between her and these zombie horde. So now in the Nurgle turn, we have 2 Chaos Space Marines coming in as a unit together. They're just Bolt Marines coming in there. And these zombies here will advance to there. And these cultists here will advance as well to there. Like so. Now going on to the shooting phase. The shooting phase, these Marines here will advance and run 6 inches to there. These zombies here will run to there. Just trying to close the gap. And these cultists here will shoot 1 shot from him and snap fire the heavy stubber. So snap fire and the heavy stubber hitting on 6s. No hits. And the auto gun hitting on a 5, 1 hit, wounding on a 4, 1 wound. Farseer Elvira has a 4-up invuln, failed, and a reroll due to Fortune. Failed again. Fortunately, last turn I forgot Farseer Elvira has a it will not die, so I'll just go reroll that now and hopefully not forget. And I failed that anyway, so it's fine. Alright, so in Farseer Elvira's turn, she will move 6 inches to there. Just trying to stay as far away from them as possible. Now she will generate her warp charges. Let's see how many warp charges she generates. D3. So 2 extra warp charges, that's 5. So in Farseer Elvira's second phase, I'm going to put 3 warp charges into Fortune. Failing it, but I will reroll the Ruins of the Farseer. I will reroll these 2 here. I'm going to reroll any number of dice. And got it with 3, and I can't deny it. Now I'll cast Executioner, using 2 dice on the zombies. Got it with 2. This is their attempt to try and stop it. They need double 6s, and they don't, which is 3 automatic hits at strength the user with flashbane. So 2s to wound, 2 wounds with a 6-up save because it's AP nothing. Nope, and then a 5-up feel no pain. Okay, so the model dies, and since the model dies, then I move on to the next model, which is 2 hits. So next model, 2 hits, 1 wound with a 6-up save. Nope, and a 5-up feel no pain. Nope, and then it goes down to 1 hit on the 3rd model. So here's the 3rd model here. Nope, fails the wound. Perfect, so I just killed 2 models. Sudden rush of psychic energy. The 2 chaos zombies' heads just explode. That's the sound effect of explosions, by the way. Or head explosions. And now going on to the shooting phase. So Elvira's going to shoot her Carnalis bow into the zombies right there, and it'll be hitting on a 2. I'm just going to roll it right here. Hits, wounds on a 4. No wound. And that's it for my... Oh, and she's going to run using her battle focus. Gonna run 2 inches. Just shuffle a little bit farther away. So now going on the Nurgle turn, these guys are going to move up 6 inches to there. These guys here are going to move 6 inches towards Elvira up there. Same thing with these here. Going to continue the chase of Elvira. And now we're going on to the shooting phase. So these guys here are going to run 6 inches as well. They're still too far out of range. These guys here are going to take some pot shots because they've been doing pretty well. And these zombies here, I'm going to check their range, but they might run. Yeah, so they're 7 inches, and then going through difficult terrain to get to Elvira, so it'll be a 9-inch charge. So instead they're just going to run 6 inches to there. And now these guys are going to take their pot shots. 1 shot from the auto pistol, because he's within 12 inches, and the auto gun is just outside 12 inches, so it's going to be 2 shots hitting on 5s. Oh, 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds with a 4-up invuln, and a reroll. Oh no! Elvira is slowly getting whittled down by snap firing shots. Down to 1 wound. Now we have the heavy stubber, snap firing hitting on 6s. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. 1 wound with a 4-up invuln. Made it. And once again, I forgot Elvira's it will not die, so this is her it will not die for last turn. And she will apparently might die. On a farseer Elvira's turn, she will move forward towards the zombies. And let's see what she has on her psychic. She's got 3 warp charges on her psychic, so that gives her 6 total, and we'll roll up in powers. So what's happening now is Elvira's going to put 3 dice into fortune, try and get that reroll invuln save, although it hasn't really helped her so much. Failed it, but she's going to reroll these 2 here with Runes of the Farseer. And got it with 2. Nurgle will try and stop that with the 3 dice that they have. Nope, and it goes off. So Elvira has fortune once again. And we're going to put 2 dice into Executioner, which is the power I used last time. This one here. Oh no, and I failed that one. That's terrible. And I'm going to put 1 dice into Guide, which is just a twin link shoot. Oh, completely missed. Reroll. And I failed that one too. Awesome. Elvira is going to shoot her 1-shot pistol into the zombies right in front of her, hitting on a 3, or hitting on a 2. That's a 1. Awesome. Oh, if only I had Guide. Alright, now going to the assault phase. I'm going to assault the zombies. I can't fail. I'm within 2 inches. So going on combat, I have 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s, 2 hits, wounding on 2s because of Fleshbane, sword. That's 2 wounds, AP nothing, so 6-up armor save, fail both, and a 5-up feel no pain. And 1 survives. Now the zombie attacking back with just 1 attack, hitting on a 4, which is a miss, and then that's the end of combat. The zombies are fearless, and that's going on to Nurgle turn now. Now on to the Nurgle turn, these Marines will advance forward 6 inches. So will the cultists here. Shooting phase, these 2 Marines here are going to run 6 inches since they can't fire because Elvira's in combat. As well as these guys here will wait and try and charge. So I'm going to roll their charge distance now since Elvira can't overwatch. Which is a 9-inch charge, that'll definitely get them in. I think Elvira's in trouble. Just going to move him out of the way, he's not actually part of the game right now. And yeah, now we're going to the combat phase. Elvira does get to go first. Elvira will be putting her 2 attacks into the cultists that just charged in, trying to negate the amount of attacks that they get. So that'll be 2 attacks hitting on 3 3s, 2 hits, Fleshbane wounding on 2s. That is 2 wounds with a 6-up save. And they are dead. 2 of them go down. That's 4 XP for Elvira. So I'm doing the zombie and the cultist together. That's 3 attacks total, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. Nothing. So Elvira wins that combat, but Zombie's fearless, however, the cultist isn't. So that's leadership 7, down by 2, add 1 for charging, so that's leadership 6. I'm going to roll that right now. And he's running away. Let's see how far he runs. He's going to run towards the nearest table edge. 9 inches puts him off the table. Those 2 cultists in the background there died, and this one here is going to run 9 inches off the board. And he's going to count as a death. So, now going into Elvira's turn. In the movement phase, nothing, she's in combat. Going on to the psychic phase, let's see how many warp charges she gets. That's a 4, so that's an extra 2 warp charges. So Elvira will be casting Fortune here on 4 dice. I really need this power, else I'm probably going to die. And got it with 4 dice, and they cannot deny it. Perfect. I have fortune. I have 1 extra dice here, but I can't do anything with it because I'm in combat and I'm not going to be able to shoot this turn. So that's it. Elvira will be attacking that last zombie, which is hidden in the brush right there. She'll be hitting on 3s. 2 attacks here, hitting on 3s. Oh, 2 misses. Okay, good job. And then the zombie attacking back, 1 attack hitting on 4s, misses. So we're just going to stand there and stare at each other. Now going on to Nurgle turn. These guys will advance to here. And then they're going to charge. So here's their charge roll. 7 inches, that's definitely getting them both into combat. Boom, boom. Now going on to the combat phase. So Elvira still gets to go first at initiative 5. She'll put her 2 attacks into the Marines there. Elvira's 2 attacks hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 2 because of Fleshbane. 2 wounds with a 3-up armor save on the Marines. Oh, and they make them both. So now the Marines get to go next. They have 4 attacks on the charge, hitting on 4s. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. Wounding on 3. 2 wounds, sorry. And Elvira has a 4-up invuln. And a reroll. Oh no, fails both. Also, I realize I still forgot my invul on that die. I will do that from last turn. And still fails. That always happens. Alright, so Elvira will have to roll in a damage chart and let's see what happens. For Elvira's damage, I'm rolling twice on the table, picking the highest. 1 and a 5. So 5 is stunned and counts as having 2 wound tokens on the model. So when she's stunned, it counts as weapon skill, ballistic skill, and initiative 1. For 1 combat, that Elvira is fearless. So now we're going on to Elvira's turn. I'm going to start off with the second because we can't move. I don't think there's going to be any more moving. 2 warp charges. Once again, I'm putting 4 dice into fortune. And I got it with a perils, but I'm going to dispel my last dice to negate that perils, but the power still goes off. On 3 dice, and Nurgle can't stop that. Elvira's stunned. She's at weapon skill, ballistic skill, and initiative 1. Everyone else gets to go first. So the two Nurgle Marines are going to go first, hitting on 3s. So 2 Nurgles hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. 1 wound with a 4-up invuln, which is rerollable. There you go. And then the Nurgle zombie hitting on a 3. Hit, wounding on a 4. Wound with a 4-up rerollable. Oh, come on, Elvira. Oh no, it takes another wound. Let's see what happens. She's got 2 wound tokens. I'm rolling on the table, adding 4, so that's 6 wound tokens. So she's stunned and knocked down, and I have to add 3 wound tokens to her. So now that Elvira is still initiative 1, the 2 Marines will attack first, then the spawn, or then the zombie, and then Elvira. 2 Marines hitting on 3s, no hits, and the zombie hitting on a 3, miss. Now Elvira is going to attack back, hitting on, she's weapon skill 1, so hitting on a 5. 2 attacks. These are going against the Marines here. Oh, 2 hits. Wounding on 2s with Fleshbane. 2 wounds. Let's see if they can make these saves. So it's 3-up saves on the Marines. Oh, 1 goes down. Virus, it will not die. This is a big roll, so 5-up. Oh no, she might die. Now on a Nurgle turn still. The 1 remaining Chaos Space Marine is going to attack. Hitting on a 3 still. She's still pinned. Wounding on a 3. Oh, now Elvira's famous 4-up rerollable will probably fail. Oh, she got it! Now the zombie hit, wounds on a 4, fails. Elvira's attacks. So she's hitting on 5s, but she's going to go against the Marine here. She wants that Marine gone. Nope, no hits. But now Elvira is no longer pinned or knocked down. So she is good to go. So I was going to Elvira's turn, actually. So, Psychic Phase, so how many warp charges does she have? 1 extra warp charge, so that brings her up to 4. She's gonna put 3 into. Now the fortune's off. Elvira gets to go first as well. Now she's not knocked down either. So that's 2 attacks on the Nurgle Marine, hitting on 3. So Elvira's 2 attacks hitting on 3s, 2 hits, wounding on 2s. Oops, drop that dice. That's a 1. The second one is a 3, so it's a 3-up save. And he fails. Oh no. So now the 1 zombie attacking back, hitting on a 4, wounding on a 4, with a 4-up save, and a 4-up again. Oh no, that dice dropped. I gotta re-roll it. Another 4-up. Oh no, that's another wound, so she rolls in the damage chart. She dies from a zombie. This is gonna be really embarrassing. 1, okay, cool. 1 automatically always counts as no wounds taken. It's in the book. I swear I'm not making this up. It's on the rules I posted earlier. Oh, that's so close. Okay, so now onto the zombies. Now on Nurgle's turn. Elvira will attack with 2 attacks. both hits, wounding on 2s, 2 wounds with a 6-up save. Nope, and then a feel no pain. Oh, and it goes down. Elvira survives, just barely. She's so badly wounded. On that turn of events, this zombie here dies. Elvira will slowly advance towards his columns to see why it's here and why the Nurgle are in Ctho. Hey guys, as always, thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to hit a like if you guys like what I'm doing here. Leave any questions down below in the comment section or anything you guys want to see in particular. Also, let me know if you guys like the new camera angle better of rolling the dice not on the field. I found it quite hard to actually hold the camera and roll the dice at the same time. So I set up a little tripod section away from the battlefield that I would roll the dice on. Let me know if you guys like that better. Also, let me know if you like this part better rather than me sitting on my chair where you can only see the bottom part of the New York poster I have behind me. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll have a new video soon explaining why the comms tower is here and going forward with the next battle on the actual world of Solomon 7. Alright, thanks guys. Take care.